Hi everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to my channel. This will be my review of Star Trek vs. Transformers number 3 from IDW. Came out in December of 2018. If you're new here, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Also, please do give this video a thumbs up and share it around. And please do comment. And I send a thank you out to all those who have subscribed recently. A new subscriber is Simple Simon. That's his name. And I don't know how many subscribers he has, but go and check out his channel. Yeah, because I do believe he is a comic book guy. Like myself, he loves. I believe he loves comics, probably old comics, but I like them all. No matter if they're old, new, as long as they're written well. This one, Star Trek vs. Transformers number 3, I sincerely believe was written better than the previous two. That's not saying much, given that this was a 5-issue mini-series. Now, if this had been an ongoing series, they would have had the opportunity to really develop their writing for these characters. On the cover, you see the classic art from for Soundwave ejecting Ravage, and there's Laserbeak, and maybe that's Ravage as well. And down there's, Captain Kirk, Lieutenant Uhura, who does not even make an appearance in this issue. Spock, and I forget his name. And there's Frenzy, who these days Hasbro calls Rumble. I mean well, at least I've heard that now that he's called Frenzy. From what I've heard about the packaging of the re-released Transformers G1, toys. Anyway, let's get into the comic. Now it starts off with Starscream towering over these researchers, I believe. Do me a favor, would you, Soundwave? Record the sounds of these human screams so that I can listen to them again later. Starscream's being himself, cocky and arrogant. And then on the next page, here's Optimus Prime. He's not well, but he's doing his best to cover the crew of the Enterprise. Now, just because I want to, I'm going to try to do Scotty's voice. Our wee phasers are outmatched by their firepower. I know, that's probably nowhere near his voice. And I came to find out not too long ago that I don't think he was ever really Irish to begin with. And Bones being himself, Optimus Prime, I must fight back. Easy there, friend. You're in bad need of repairs. So anyways, the crew of the Enterprise is trying to hold their own against the Decepticons. And I forget this one's name. I think it's Arachnid? I remember in Transformers Animated, the There was a character called Black Arachnia, who was originally RC. Different continuity. And Bones is getting ticked off. What were you thinking getting blasted like that? You're even more stubborn than the captain. Speaking of the captain, what's become of him and the others? So to answer that question, he's with Ratchet, who is inventing something. And I thought it was Wheeljack that was the inventor, but he hasn't appeared in this miniseries. So, and he's hooking Kirk up to some machine. And this is funny what Ratchet says down here. And this is uncharacteristic of him, but it's still funny. This shouldn't hurt much. And this machine, it reads all of Kirk's memories. And I don't know how he had memories of Megatron and Optimus. Maybe from a few maybe from the first issue, because he's been down below the planet's surface for a while. However, this is what Ratchet needed. Connection successful. This is incredible. So over the page, it's our ship, the Enterprise. Captain Kirk knows every rivet and fuse on board. And then he steps out of that machine. So, what's going on here? You gotta wonder. Well, I figured it out when I saw this. Ratchet has the schematics for the NCC 1701 Enterprise. Okay. Now back aboard on the planet's surface, the Decepticons are still fighting Optimus Prime and the Enterprise crew. And it seems like they have won, because Spock offers himself up as when he surrenders. Starscream is acting like a idiot. Such spineless nobility. He sounds just like you, Prime, referring to Spock. Which is why I am proud to stand with him, Starscream. Let the humans leave safely. Why should I? They would not hesitate to put an end to me. Today, Optimus Prime, is the day you finally... Whoosh! Now you gotta be asking yourself at this point. The Enterprise is a starship. So why is the Enterprise busting through a layer of rock? Now, I know that the Next Generation kind of did that, but this is not the Next Generation. Scotty's confused as can be. I cannot believe my eyes. How in the world did the Enterprise get inside this man? I'm trying to do his voice, really I am, because it's fun. And this character is goes by the name of Wingblade. Don't know, but she is not very friendly. Sulu says, "You fly like a dream, Wingblade." "Hands off, human. I've been doing this since I was forged. I certainly don't need any help now." And Imress is in jazz. And yes, that is the Enterprise. And then we see something very, very, very strange, even to my eyes. The Klingon ship. What's happening to it? Its hull is changing. It is as I had feared. The ultimate Decepticon warrior. This very thing that ended our mission to find Energon is back. Trypticon has returned. So Trypticon was camouflaged as a Klingon ship. Okay, that at least that's what it sounds like. Now, back aboard this Enterprise. Do you see any crewmen? No. Just Ratchet and Kirk. Why is that? Because Ratchet is an Autobot, and he is big compared to a human. He says, "I hope you don't mind, Captain Kirk, but this version's specs are Cybertronian sized. This ship should obey your thoughts, though it might prove less strenuous if you could think in Cybertronian." Now, how in the world is a human supposed to think in Cybertronian? And look at Captain Kirk there. "Thanks, Ratchet. I'll take that under advisement. Right after I do this." And Trypticon takes a big blast to his back from this Enterprise. So as you can see, this is not the same Enterprise which is in orbit above this planet or moon. You know, that's the most interesting aspect of issue 3, in my opinion. So during the fight, RC kicks Starscream around pretty good. And they did not write in anything like, I guess you feel pretty bad getting your butt kicked by a girl. You know, the writers could have, but they didn't put anything like that in there. Then all of a sudden, some of them disappear. RC is raring to fight, and the Klingon commander, he's wanting to take them all out. But they are beamed aboard the Cybertronian Enterprise. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, the best part is yet to come. The Ratchet says, "All miners are on board and accounted for, Captain, along with RC and some of your crew. I'm sure she'll be pleased to be out of the battle." I guess RC never liked to fight that much, but she did in Generation 1. Regardless, I believe now would be the time to do that trick we discussed earlier. Some trick. The ship is so big, so complicated. And what is he talking about, you're asking? Well, just look at these panels. That's the Enterprise. Megatron's wondering what's going on. That's the Enterprise. And RC's falling back because something's happening. MRES is watching this. The Enterprise is moving. And then we see this. Who is that, you're asking? Who is that? Da-da-da-da. They need the power of Fortress Tiberius. I had a feeling this was going to happen several pages ago. I would love this to be an actual toy. It really would. To have this type of Transformer. Because you can tell that's the USS Enterprise, NCC 1-1701. That Enterprise transformed into this. Now, I'll say that this was a very fun read. It was a fast read, probably the fastest read I've had yet. The artwork was consistent. I enjoyed it. The artwork was very nice. I enjoyed it a lot. It was pleasing to the eye. It reminded me of the animated series. The first, and I'm talking about the Generation 1. It came out in 1984. Because this comic book, this miniseries, is only probably going to be enjoyed by those who know about Generation 1. So if you are a fan of Generation 1, I highly recommend this miniseries. I have yet to get to issues 4 and 5, but I'm going to. And I bet they're going to be just as fun. I hope so, anyway. This is Michael for Spirit Comics. Thank you for stopping by. Please do subscribe. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Also, please give this a thumbs up and share it around. And don't forget to comment. And thank you to Simple Simon, who recently subscribed to my channel. I appreciate that ever so much. Yes, I do. This is Michael for Spirit Comics. Till next time, true readers.